pull up you a chair and ride back and prop up your feet at night and say, oh, I conquered me a nigga today. Let me tell you what she say. Oh, please, Mr. Man and Miss Ann, please try to understand that I is just a little colored person what reached too high. I didn't mean to insult y'all and do y'all stuff, and y'all could do that what y'all might about, ain't it? See, I let you into my house and my various homes and around my friends and my family, and now you think you know me. I let you see us relax and communicate with each other, and you had the privilege of hearing my dialect as I relaxed with my friends and barbecued ribs and made potato salad and coleslaw sometimes and listened to black music and got up and danced if we felt like it and then just relaxed some more in our blackness. I let you in on all of that. And you shook your head up and down and said, good. Prime candidate. Add this one to the slate. And I was so flattered and so pleased because I thought you wanted me, and you thought so too. But you don't know me well as you think you do. You got to exposing me, giving me opportunity, and I started to taking me some opportunity and sounding like you do, and doing what you do, and doing it better than you. You taught me to imitate well, didn't you? And you did appreciate it. Because it started to conflicting with you, making me visible and putting me in history and finding me in history where I was buried, creating conflicts for you with your superior self. So you convinced Baki and the Funious Nim that something was inherently evil in allowing me a chance to do my thing. And Baki convinced the Supreme Court of this whole new United States that I was evil and unconstitutional, standing in the doorway of white folks' education, and that poor little old me could keep Baki from being a doctor if he wanted to. And they bought it. And the rest of the country did too. And we got Proposition 13, 14s, and 15s all over the world. Even in Britain, where stony-faced Margaret Thatcher is running good and done won on a conservative ticket of Proposition 13s and keeping non-Europeans from immigrating to Britain, closing up the doors. I was doing my thing too well. Y'all got hip and started closing off the doors, trying to put me in a room by myself so nobody could see me. It used to be. Every time y'all started closing off them doors, I started changing faces in there, fixing myself up, and you harder to suit any overseer ever that I did see. I don't even cuss in my poetry. In the privacy of darkness, amidst near-lethal doses of inbred propaganda, I started changing into a new face every time, trying to please you. Anyway, y'all started closing off them doors just as quick as y'all could when people started to assert themselves and made some of y'all's progress. Well, I ain't got no more faces for you. I'm gonna be my damn self. They don't come. When they say, I'll be there, they put you off for another day. They don't come. They don't care. They don't come to you when you wish they would, or answer the phone when you need to talk, or send flowers when you're depressed, or bring you to laughter when you're in tears. They don't come. They stay away. The other way, clear of tears and depression and the desire to talk in schizoid conversation. They just don't come. CJ and EJ, they don't come. Mama and dead Papa, they don't come. Nor siblings, nor cousins once removed, they don't come. I came by myself thus far in bad times. If you see me when times are better, don't be alarmed. Write me a letter. Just don't come. It's too late now. Too long it took to find myself, world. hidden beneath the rubbish of 3 decades, an illegal garbage disposal for all the myths and misconceptions you tossed out your window on me, world. You can't have me back. Too long the rank smell of garbage has lingered on, and I'm still careful to douse it with the cologne of my own self-awareness, made from gardenias that sprouted in a garbage can. Too long I lay in your arms, world, amidst the junk in the garbage dump, waiting for some kind junk dealer to whisk me away and bring me to myself. And nobody came but me. So you can't have me now, world, nor kind souls who ramble among junk for hidden treasures. I found myself by myself, and the treasure is mine. It's too late now. Where are all the colored men? The world is at war. Does anybody care? Somebody is leading us headlong into war, and the new unemployment line is the draft office for the colored men. And even the yellow line got long and winding and inattentive, and Uncle Sam closed his hands across his chest and said, "Enough, colored men." So it's off to the prison cell by way of the street corner and pimp talk and pushing a little something, anything, to put a few coins in his pocket, selling whatever's handy, wrap his mom up in a sheet and sell her for white, selling everything in sight. Colored boys standing on street corners in Knoxville, Tennessee, little miniature mafia men pushing dope right in the middle of the projects, handed over to the customer's bowl, so all the ladies sitting on their steps trying to keep cool in the bricks can see it and know that little big man selling dope in the middle of the kids' marble game is tough. He playing for keeps. Too tough to die, but not too tough to go to prison and rot. Yes, die a slow, torturous death midst other dead, dying colored men who don't know what happened either. The war poems. My sons will fight no wars in Africa. Not for you, Uncle Sam. My sons will shoot down no Africans in the name of America. No! My sons will not slaughter Africans in Libya nor Nicaragua. No! We will not bear the blood on our hands nor our children's children on theirs in payment for sins committed in the bush battle playground jungles of silver-haired generals and old cowboys in America who call the shots that kill colored boys in jungles around the world. No! My sons will fight no American wars on anybody's soil. No! Ronald Reagan dropping bombs in Africa? Hold up, stop! What you doing, Mr. Man, just 'cause you can? Don't you know who's in Africa? Can you drop bombs on Africa? Do you dare? Do you care? Ronald Reagan dropping bombs on Africa? You can't drop no bombs on Africa? Can you? Can you? You can. Hear ye, Ronald Reagan dropping bombs on Africa. No pieces for me. Don't want no piece of a man no more. Got to have me a whole man or nothing at all. You say I live in a dream world, got my head sticking in the sand. There's got to be more than a piece of man somewhere. This is America land. Tired of playing with paper mache, putting together pieces like paper dolls. Some strength here, a little change there, a mind in Alabama, and my juices down in Louisiana. My arms too tired to be reaching round all over the place, gathering up itty-bitty quilt pieces to patch up me some kind of man. Too much strain on my eyes, sorting out, trying to match up pieces. Too hard on my fingers, sewing and mending, sometimes groping in the dark, trying to put me a man together when he got 6 different heads scattered all over the place. My feet tired of running to rummage sales, hunting for scraps and remnants, leftovers, used-to-bes. Don't really care if he comes out of the basement of filings at bargain basement prices, just so he's worth more, a good deal more for me. A whole already put-together store-bought man with all the parts assembled is what I want. Been doing without him too long now. Ain't gonna make do no more with no pieces. I want the whole hog or nothing at all. The women's poem. The women are wailing. Can you hear? They are killing our children in tomato fields and on battlefields. Who will save the children from destruction? Who will save the eyes of our Asian sisters peering into microscopes of blindness, searching for the light of self-sufficiency, reaping dependency for their toil? Who will save the children of Namibia and South Africa, who desire only to breathe the air of freedom in their own land? Who will save them from the despot's bullets and the tyrant's bombs? The women cry. Our children are dying, mowed down on the street and in our arms, threatened with death in our bellies. Our women cry. Who will birth the generations if they poison our wombs in factories, sweatshops, and offshore production? The women cry. We are half the world. We hold up the sky as hewers of wood, carriers of waters, reapers of harvest. Why must we die in order to live, to be free? The women are wailing. Can you hear? Who will stand with our men wrenched from our families in South Africa, legal slaves sold away from us for bread? Who will stand with women in the homelands? What will you do with the million Papi Nanjino sisters in constant struggle, left without men to the mercy of Boers and Afrikaners? Who will save the world from annihilation by generals in America, old cowboys in business suits who sit in White Houses and make wars in other people's countries and send our black, brown, yellow, red, and white children to fight over land, minerals, and oil that belong to other people? The women cry. Nay, the women are wailing. Can you hear them? Can you hear? You better Belize it. Belize is a morning sunrise, fresh on the horizon. Belize is sunshine, a flame in the sky, shimmering, shuddering, a quiver with desire. Belize is the prettiest little place on the face of the earth, Garden of Eden rediscovered. You better Belize it, 'cause now you see it, now you don't, and you better not think I kidding either. The mangoes do fall hard atop a man-made roof and wake a woman or a man out of a sound siesta. Eat the damn thing, man. How cruel to be awakened from so sound a sleep. To what? For whom? Belize is a sleeping virgin, lying belly up with legs askew. You better wake up, Gail. Somebody will rape you. Belize is a small uncut jewel. Who will wield the jeweler's tool? Who deigns to reshape perfection? Wake up! Wake up! This is a wake-up call, y'all. Don't you touch that snooze button. You ain't got no time for snoozing while black people still shooting each other's brains into sidewalks. You just gonna